Hello. This is an interview with Vriin C, who has been a coach for 20 plus years. We met through a mutual acquaintance and had a discovery call for me, post which we shot this interview. It is filled with a lot of interesting nuggets of wisdom, her inspirational story, and the concepts of soul leadership and what it means. Without further ado, let's get into this interview. Hi, so today I'm here with Vriin C. Just give us a short introduction of what you do and what's your journey been. Yeah.
Okay, so I am a soul leadership coach, soul as in mind, body, soul, and also a life energy strategist. My journey has been so I have been a human resources professional, and I have been coaching now for the last 12 years. It's been exciting. It's been a lovely journey, by the way, and able to reach so many lives. Soul leadership, my reason for choosing soul leadership is very interesting, Samyukta.
Yeah.
It was, we need to bring the soul back into leadership.
Yeah, that's your mission.
Yeah, that is, we need to create soul leaders, who are not just going to look after themselves, they are going to be complete, holistic leaders, healed souls. And also then heal their team. Also heal people around them.
Yeah. So wanted to start about your journey or before, like where did you come from, so that viewers get a context about where you're coming from. Yeah.
Okay, it has been a monumental journey.
Yeah.
It was huge. So to give you a little background, so I am from a North Indian, very conservative family, and where we were not really allowed to choose our lives.
Yeah.
I was always told that, this is what you have to be. And so at the age of 20, I got married. And I was kind of told that, your husband will look after you.
Yeah.
And so there's no choice per se.
Yeah.
Going back, I like writing, and I was always fond of writing, and I've done my graduation in English literature.
Oh.
But when I wanted to work, so I was told that you can only do something which you can work from home. But that the choices that were given, and I chose accordingly, was fashion designing.
Oh. Okay.
Which is so far away from where I am and what I am.
Yeah.
And it was completely different, because I was told that yes, as a fashion designer, you can work from home, you can have a boutique from home, or you can cater accordingly. So that is what was the option available.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I mean, it was tough for me.
Yeah.
It helped me, it definitely helped me, but it's not my soul is not into it.
Yeah.
So now you know what soul leadership is. It's being true to yourself.
Yeah.
And from that journey, I went on to, I even taught fashion designing. And my 6 years of marriage was not that great, and I will not stress on that. But yeah, it was something that was not me, and I was not happy.
Yeah.
So finally, I took the decision into my own hands, and I thought that, if I need to be happy, if I need success in my life, I need what I want. My journey has to be up to me.
Yeah.
So I believe in this. If it has to be, it is up to me.
Yeah.
And that is when there was a lot of a conscious call taken. I separated from my husband after 6 years of marriage.
Yeah.
I had a 4-year-old son with me.
Yeah.
And I have been a single parent since then.
Yeah.
And supporting my son. And then at this time, after that, I chose to do my MBA into HR.
At a point where
Yes.
you did all on your own, right? At that point.
Yeah. So I was working on the side. I mean, I was working.
Okay.
And I pursued, because I couldn't do a full-time MBA.
Yeah.
So I chose to do a correspondence MBA.
Got it.
There were classes happening, and I chose symbiosis, distance learning, and did my 2-year MBA and completed so overall I took 3 years to complete the entire journey.
Yeah.
And then I was lucky enough to get into a corporate sector, and my first job actually was Kotak Securities.
Okay.
So I was pretty happy, and but my soul leadership journey, I think, started in the year 2002.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
like more than 20 years back.
Yeah, when I actually thought of what I want to do, like what is it in it for me, and something that I will choose for my life.
Right.
not what others will choose for me.
Okay.
And that has been my biggest revelation,
Okay.
so
like the business you are in right now, it has been like a shift and choice over 20 years. It's been like a long process.
yeah, 21 years now.
21 years.
And so I am full time into as a coach.
Yeah.
But my own journey and my own journey through healing,
Yeah.
because I went through so much. Like there was even depression, there was even confusion,
Yeah.
there was adaptability to new environments, having a corporate job, as a human resource professional, taking up different opportunities. Now, I've even worked as an HR head for 5 years, but now I realize that, the choices were all mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when you choose according to what you want, the life you will lead is very different.
Yeah.
It's not something that others will choose for you.
Yeah.
And when you are true to yourself, you can really shine.
Yeah.
And that is what I actually wish for everyone, that they should shine in the field that they are in, and that it should be what they have chosen and what they will excel at.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like in these, like you've made like a conscious choice in every stage to what you want to do. So like currently, where are you? What are you doing? And can you talk about soul leadership, demystify it for someone who's hearing it for the first time?
Yeah, so when I actually thought, because leadership is something that I completely believe in, I have been a leader, and I have been inspired by other people who have been leaders. Soul leadership is when, because I'm also from a very spiritual background, I think leadership and soul spirituality has been in my family for the last more than 100 years, you can say.
Wow.
So my mother's grandfather, I think it's a heritage that we have.
Okay.
So that was always a part of me. But yes, it was, I never wanted to stand up for myself in that manner. So now it is a combination of what I am.
Yeah.
A soul and leadership.
Yeah.
I see around me, in my corporate sector, I saw a lot of people who were leaders. But they were never they always had their own issues. They also had things that they were struggling with.
Yeah.
And if you are going to be struggling with your self-worth, your identity, your health, how can you lead other people?
Right. Yeah.
And soul leadership somewhere is at an individual level.
Yeah.
It's not that you will always be leading a team.
Yeah.
But as a leader, as a soul leader, it's up to you. It's where you are inside, and you will accordingly reach your highest potential.
Right. Yeah.
And rest, everything falls into place. You don't have to do anything. Once you are set inside, everything falls into place.
Got it. Yeah. So you talked about like the 3 qualities that a soul leader has, like that is the foundation of a soul leader.
Yeah.
So what are those?
So very interesting, but this is something that I have completely now believed in.
Yeah.
So we all have our own life energy.
Yeah.
We have an exchange of energy, Samyukta, between human beings.
Yeah.
So everything is this exchange of this energy.
Yeah.
So between you and me, there is again energy flowing.
Yeah.
So what is this soul energy and life energy? This is something that, if you don't create your own energy, you are at the mercy of others. You're always looking at getting this energy, getting happiness.
Yeah.
Your soul is not replete. You're not complete. So you will end up reacting to situations.
Yeah.
Talking about that concept of life energy that she talked about, that we need to preserve, that we need to protect, and that we also need to create our future. So in the last video that I made about the book that truly changed my life, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, where I unlearned my loneliness and liberated all that energy. So this is what the process is about. We have an emotional reaction to an event, and then that emotion becomes part of us, part of our personality. It could be loneliness, it could be guilt, it could be shame, it could be anger, it could be sadness, it could be depression. Through the process of the book of journaling and meditation, we liberate that energy, we unlearn that emotion, we liberate all that free energy that you can now use to create your dream personality, your dream reality, to get after all your dreams and all your desires and make them come true. And finally, you will have that energy to pursue it. So this is what that process helps you do. So if this is something that you're interested in, I'm looking for 6 people
6 committed people for a 6-week engagement. We will learn all the knowledge that is required as a prerequisite for undergoing the transformation. We will do the journaling together, we will do the meditations together, and you will see a life-changing transformation in you. You will unlearn, you will be letting go of an emotion that you have been stuck with for years, that you keep coming back to, that has become part of your personality. So if this is something that you're interested in, DM group on Instagram to Samyukta Nair00. The link is also in the description. And I would require 100% commitment from these 6 people to follow through the process, to follow through the journaling and the meditation. So if this is something that you're ready for, and if this is something that you're ready to commit to 100%, let's discuss if we are the right fit for each other, and let's work together.
And so I realized that there are 3 main qualities of a soul leader. And one major quality, the first one, is being earthquake proof. So I even did it in my blog, and so earthquake proof. What is earthquake? It's like when the earthquake will happen, when an event takes place. Everyone will feel the earthquake. But how soon you are able to stand on your feet is being earthquake proof.
Right.
An event will happen. Definitely, events will happen. Then there are some will be out of our control. But some people, I get people who are, I've been coaching, and they will tell me that yes, this happened, 3 months back or 6 months back, and they are still struggling with that. They have yet to overcome those problems, and somewhere when your soul is replete, when your soul has the energy, you will not react to that. You will. It will be a question of maybe a few minutes, or could be an hour, and you will be out of that. So you understand. Yes, you're grounded. You're complete, and you will not react to that same situation. So you will meet people who will try to bully you, or you will meet people who will try to make you feel inferior. But that doesn't happen. When your soul is replete, you know your self-worth, you know where you are, and that will not take place. That is one of the main qualities. The second quality that I love to talk about is being noise proof. So there are 2 kinds of noises. One is the external noise that is around us. So I've seen people going into meetings and wanting something. They want some particular thing outcome, but they get so overshadowed by people around them that they end up thinking completely different. And they are not clear of what they want to do in their life. And that is being noise proof. So you know what you want. So if you have your parameters of what is acceptable to you, what is not acceptable to you. Okay, and the ability to withstand opposition. Okay, so that is noise proof. And second part of noise proof is your inner voice mastery. So when you have an inner voice, if you start listening to your inner voice, so your conscience, you know where you are, and you are very comfortable with where you are. So that happiness comes from within. So you don't have to be happy from outside things, but you are happy because you're happy. And the last is, if these 2 parameters are clear, then you are future ready. So that is the third point. So when you don't react, when you know yourself, your self-worth, and are noise proof, and accordingly you can work on bettering yourself, and that is when you keep identifying what all you need to do at a daily basis or a weekly basis. And you are accordingly more ready for the future, and you're adaptable. Like I know people, who have, like COVID came, the entire world was shaken up, and people have overcome that.
In
the right
beautiful
people.
ways.
Yes, beautifully. You've seen instances. There was the demonetization. Some people are still crying. Okay, but there were some people who have come out of it in a beautiful manner. And they managed it. So how quickly you adapt to circumstances and you take it to your advantage. So I think somewhere these 3 are the main pillars, and as a enriched soul, when your energy is replete, you are able to perform at your level best.
Got it. So to summarize, the 3 top qualities of a soul leader would be earthquake proof, noise proof, and future ready.
Yes.
I love that.
So I think we had like a discovery call for me just before this, where she goes through each of her client and talks about like what they're going through. So some very interesting things came up for me. So one of the questions was about like which animal do you relate to? So what came was a tiger, and how each person describes the animal is different. So for me it was being majestic, being strong, being proud, being focused. So that is my true self, that is like what my soul is calling for, that is what I want to do. And the things like kind of that are blocking me, like about being fear of others, fear of judgment, fear of other like people taking energy from me. So I was able to get a lot of awareness about where I want to be and currently what are the things and the mindsets that are stopping me. So do you want to talk about like maybe some of your clients and what they experienced and the shifts that they experienced as well?
When I actually ask people about which animal,
Yeah.
okay, so it's very interesting because see, people might even choose the same animal,
Yeah.
but in a different manner.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like the qualities that you choose, the qualities are what you value.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, and if it's like very simple, if it is in you, you will choose that.
Got it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if like somebody will look at a dog, okay, and say that he is loyal, okay,
Yeah.
or somebody can even look at a dog and say he's protective.
Yeah.
So there are two completely different qualities.
Some would say they bite.
Yeah, some will say they bite, exactly, or some will say I'm scared of dogs.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like only if it is in you, if
Yeah.
you have that value in you,
Yeah.
that quality in you, you will like that quality.
Got it. Yeah.
Like a saint will like somebody who is peaceful.
Yeah.
Okay, and someone who likes to party
Yeah.
will say that is boring. He will never choose that.
Yeah.
So you will only choose, or you will only select what is in you and what is important to you.
Got it.
So,
yeah.
and if it was not important, you would not have chosen it.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay.
So that is, I think, something everyone can think about, right?
Yeah. So which animal do you resonate with? Which animal do you feel that I would like to be like this animal?
Yeah.
So even in my the coaching sessions, it's very interesting. I actually had somebody who recently came like last week, and they said that I would like to be. I am a cow.
Okay.
Okay. So we were kind of delving deep of why, and it was all very selfless,
Yeah.
just helping others and looking after people, and I kept probing,
Yeah.
and then I started questioning him about why the cow,
Yeah.
what is it and what do you really want from your life?
Yeah.
And at the end of some 15 to 20 minutes, he says, no, I am not a cow.
Okay.
So it was so interesting. I was like, okay, so now then what are you?
Yeah.
So he's like, no, you give me some more time to identify, but I definitely know I'm not a cow. Because I am not so selfless. I need
Yeah.
something for myself.
Yeah. Right.
And I tell people, to ask for money is not bad. See, we have grown up in an Indian scenario where asking for money was always this taboo.
Yeah.
And my personal life, I'll tell you, like we were told, paisa to maya hai. It's,
Yeah.
you cannot ask for money. You should not get entangled
Yeah.
in the money,
Web.
the web.
Web. Yeah.
Exactly. So I was always told that. But if I have money, can you imagine how much good I will do in the world?
Yeah.
Money, asking for money is not bad. Money is a vibration. It's
Yeah.
like there is heat, there is, there is sunlight.
Yeah.
Too much sunlight might be bad, but we need sunlight.
Yeah.
So, how can you say money is bad?
This is something like I read about, like they say, if you say I love pizza, you don't have to put disclaimers, but it is not like I want other things also matter. But when you say I love money, you have to put all these disclaimers about I care about people too, I care about my family too. Like
Yeah.
why? You can just love money.
You can love money.
Yeah.
And okay, now I'll tell you what. If you like money, okay, now are you someone, okay, if you have lots and lots of money,
Yeah.
are you someone who will abuse money, who will use it in a bad way?
No.
Okay, so if good people have money, can you see the change to society?
Yeah.
So imagine if, we are now, how much money you get, will it change your perception of you from good to bad?
No. No.
And what all you want to do in your life?
Yeah.
See, I am not saying you're going to abuse money,
Right.
but imagine what all areas that only a samyukta can change.
Yeah.
See, every person is made up of unique things. So there is a combination of things.
Yeah.
Now you have areas that you are going to support, you have areas that you love and you respect.
Yeah.
So if you have money, can you see what areas you are going to help in society?
Yeah. Like one of the things that keeps coming up for me is like building something for stray dogs.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like so. Yeah, it's a very unique set that everyone has, unique set of desires. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And you can have that. And I have a cousin who loves animals. Okay,
Yeah.
so she has 3 dogs and 1
Yeah.
hamster, and she has a cat. And I love that.
Yeah.
She's living her life the way she is meant to live her life.
Right.
So now you're seeing there is no
Yeah.
such thing as someone telling you should not like this or you should like this.
Yeah.
Yes, if you like something for stray dogs, and that is something that only you can create,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
anyone else. I if you ask me, will I do that for dogs? No, I might not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. But that is what is required.
Yeah.
So money is a vibration. Money is a vibe. It is an energy. And what you do with the energy is what is important.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like I think everyone has like a unique set of subconscious limiting beliefs with money.
Yeah.
So for me, like something that came up was about inequality, like the rich is taking away from the poor. So I don't want to be part of that camp. So those are like many screwed beliefs that we have. So we need to examine each of these so that we can allow ourselves to live our desires.
And when I questioned you, I said, if you have money,
Yeah.
will you take it away? Would you have stolen this money from someone? Or as a rich person, will you create more opportunities for other people?
Exactly. Yeah, I would.
Yeah. So that was the revelation I think
Yeah.
that you got.
Yeah.
So it was amazing.
Right. Got it. Any like stories with respect to healing or with your clients, that what's the transformation that they experience?
Okay. So what happens here is what we think in our mind. Okay. So the mind is everywhere in our body.
Yeah.
Some people say mind is in your head, they'll say it's your heart, but actually each and every cell of your body has a mind.
Got it.
Okay, so accordingly, now very interesting, I will tell you that our right side, okay, the right side of your body
Yeah.
is connected to your career, your head, what you think, your thoughts,
Yeah.
what you think about money.
Yeah.
Okay, and your left side is actually for your heart.
Okay.
Your feelings for your family,
Yeah.
your personal life is what comes in.
Yeah.
So now accordingly, what part of your body is affected
Yeah.
is actually related to what you have thought about.
Okay.
So for many years, my right ankle was actually very weak, and I would have sprains like twice a year. I have had 3 hairline fractures on my right ankle.
Okay.
It has always been very weak.
Yeah.
Now I realize that about myself. It's my right side. Okay, so it has to do with what I think about money, what I think about my career.
Yeah.
So I never chose my career. Okay, it was chosen for me.
Got it.
So accordingly, if you see, my right ankle is my foot, which is my ability to support my entire body.
Yeah.
And also the foot I put forward in the world.
Yeah.
What am I doing? How am I earning that?
Oh.
And it wasn't me. So
Okay.
now I had to start healing my mind. So once I healed my mind, I took the right decisions. I started supporting myself. I became financially independent.
Yeah.
Accordingly, my right ankle started getting better.
Yeah.
Okay. But that is one part of the healing where it becomes from unconscious to conscious.
Yeah.
And then we also do a lot of healing, which is actually the healing of the ankle.
Okay. Physically.
Physical healing.
Yeah.
Because what happens is our body is in a very supportive mixture.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, our body is trying to protect us. So my body, the ankle was weak. So what to protect me is standing in an attention zone. And if it is going to stand in that attention zone, the energy of my pranic energy or my life energy is not going to reach my ankle.
Okay.
Because my body is standing as a shield in that place. Now, because it is standing as a shield, it's not getting the energy, it's getting weaker and weaker,
Yeah.
and standing at attention is making it tired.
Yeah.
Now, this thing is reducing my immunity of that part of the body.
Got it. Yeah.
So now you have to just assure your body that yes, you can now let go.
Okay.
I know why you are weak.
Yeah.
I know what is the problem, and as a child we assure that part and we say you can now let go. So there is a healing involved there.
Yeah.
So accordingly, I have people who have healed their migraine
Yeah.
because they were holding on to so many thoughts. It created a migraine zone in their head.
Yeah.
So just letting those thoughts go and letting the energy flow.
Yeah.
They've
Yeah.
cured their migraine. Somebody I know has cured their digestive issues.
Okay.
Okay, so something they were not able to digest
Yeah.
and they've cured that.
Oh.
Okay,
Amazing.
I myself have also cured my stammering.
Oh, you.
Yeah, I used to stammer.
Okay.
So somewhere I could not express myself, what I was, what I wanted to be.
Now you're such a great communicator now.
Thank you. Thank you so much. But yes, so this is what you have to start healing from inside. Start healing your mind
Yeah.
and then your body, and from the inside out, the process starts.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope that answers
Yeah.
somewhere what I believe in,
Got it.
what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think to close off, maybe the programs that you're currently offering and how do you help people and what program is kind of good for which person? Yeah.
Okay, so because this is a mixture between spirituality and leadership.
Yeah.
So, and also to do with a lot of money.
Yeah.
So, main what we realized was, when because in the last 10-12 years, so there are 3 areas that I felt that I am able to handle.
Okay.
And it is my niche, it is my calling in
Yeah.
a way. So, one was where I felt that somewhere the issues that I myself had with money is something that people will definitely have, and India people definitely have issues with money because
Yeah.
we are very self-sacrificing.
Yeah.
Okay, and we don't aim for money.
Yeah.
So one was in inviting prosperity.
Yeah.
So we call this the Khushali Amantran program.
Okay.
Okay, so you invite prosperity. The second one is where you find your inner leadership, and it's a spiritual program as well. So your leadership come spirituality, come finding your own happiness and empowering your soul. So we call it Khushi Jagruti.
Okay.
Okay, so generating happiness,
Yeah.
the literal translation.
Khushi Jagrat. Yeah.
Khushi Jagruti.
Yeah.
And the third program, actually I run this, it's a combination of both the programs and something more. So I call it the Future Leaders Intensive, which is FLI. So you fly.
Okay.
So I have people who are currently with me for the Future Leaders Intensive, and you won't imagine like what they were at the start.
Yeah.
They know they want to grow. They know that they're not able to talk comfortably in public.
Yeah.
They are not able to express themselves.
Yeah.
They're they are even confused. They know that they are meant to be successful.
Yeah.
But they are like, how do we get there?
Yeah.
What is the process? So coaching really works excellently well when this is where you are and you have an idea that this is where I want to go.
Yeah.
If then you stretch this to the higher level, and a coach is someone who will, the word coaching,
Yeah.
coach, actually comes from the horse-drawn carriages. It's a coach.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's like it takes you from where you are to where you want to go.
Oh.
Okay, so that is what a coach is. So there are people who are not clear even on step 1 and 2 of
Yeah.
where they want to go.
Yeah.
Their coaching will not work
Okay.
because it's a big stretch. See, you need to have some idea of what is your destination. If you are just living your life daily, that okay, this is my life and it's a daily struggle for you,
Yeah.
and you've not even thought of where you would like to go,
Yeah.
then coaching it will work, but it will take too long
Yeah.
and will not be so productive.
Effective. Yeah.
Not effective. So you should have, the people who come to me, most of them are, yes, I have a vision for my life, I have goals, I would like to achieve that, and how do I reach there? So we put in the seeds. So it's not like in a 3 or a 4 month you will reach there, no.
Yeah.
But somewhere the antenna, your mindset changes.
Yeah.
So I was telling you earlier as
Yeah.
well, So we look at a Sachin Tendulkar on the field and we say, okay, he's Sachin Tendulkar.
Yeah.
But for him to be Sachin Tendulkar, he required a mindset of Sachin Tendulkar.
Yeah.
So Sachin Tendulkar became Sachin Tendulkar before he became Sachin Tendulkar. So I hope it makes sense. It starts with your mind. So once that mindset change happens, it's like the radio frequency changes.
Yeah.
You can't go to an FM while being in the AM.
Yeah.
So when you're AM, you change your AM to an FM.
Yeah.
You will start seeing the right opportunities, the right deals, the right people, the right contacts, the right learning, and everything, every prospect of your life, every aspect starts aligning to the new frequency.
Got it.
And change will anyway just happen.
Yeah.
So first, you have to heal yourself.
Yeah.
First, become someone that, yes, you are proud of.
Yeah. I think like something that resonates with me, like I follow Dr. Joe Dispenza, so he also talks about breaking the habit of being yourself first.
Oh wow.
And then he's talking about like for creating a new reality, you have to become a new personality. So I think that is the same thing about like whoever you want to become, first you have to become that person in your mind and in your actions, and then you'll see the new reality in your life. Yeah.
Amazing. Yes, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I love the way he's putting it across.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I mean, the new personality I think is amazing.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting. My recent one of the coach mentees that I had.
Yeah.
He actually, so when we were defining it, you know, and he wrote that this is me 2.0. So I just loved it. I loved it. I said, okay, so this is 2.0.
Yeah.
So now when I ask people like how would you define it? So they like this, you know.
I need to create some.
So this is me, like, okay, so I will be Vriin C 2.0. Very millennial.
Yeah, very.
Nice.
Okay, so maybe just to sum up, maybe would you like to tell your like mission or your like desires that in like a few sentences? I
need to, we as a society, we need more soul leaders.
Got it.
Can be individual level, can be, business owners, business owners will create more opportunities. Team leaders, in the corporate sector, professionals will create more changes. They will create more soul leaders.
Got it.
So the best part about soul leaders, they are the ones who will create more soul leaders.
Yeah.
And can you see the change to society happening?
Yeah, the ripple effect on families and society.
Yeah, completely. And I've seen that. You change yourself, the entire surrounding changes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So only thing is just have to work on yourself. That's it.
Yeah, got it. This was amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with us. And I'm sure it will be enlightening to everyone watching. And
Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed that very energetic, very enlightening interview with Vriin C. So for right now, signing off. Bye.